Good morning to all. This session is in continuation of the previous sessions. In this session, we are going to discuss examples on power and energy signals. How to recognize a signal is energy signal or power signal on the basis of questions and problems given in Osmania University semester and examinations. Let us start. Now just look at power signals and energy signals. A signal is said to be energy signal in this signal if energy is less than infinity. Similarly, a power signal is said to be power signal if in this signal if the power is less than infinity. In energy signal, power equal to 0. In power signal, energy equal to 0. Now this is the first one. One more point, all periodic signals are power signals. This is one important point. All periodic signals are power signals or power signals. This is very important. What are periodic signals? Signals that contain sine or cosine or sine and cosine terms. If any signal contains the terms of sine or cosine or both, then we call those signals as power signals, and all power signals are periodic. That means whenever we recognize these terms in a given signal, just immediately we have to remember that all trigonometric signals are periodic signals. All periodic signals are power signals. That's the first important point just to have to remember. Now let us consider if a signal is given, for example a signal x of t is given, to prove whether it is energy signal or power signal, firstly what we have to find is just we have to square the given signal and integrate between minus infinity to infinity. A signal is said to be power signal or energy signal. It will be decided on the basis of our mathematical calculation. First find square of the given signal and integrate between minus infinity to infinity. One more point. Here a signal can be, now just look at a signal. A signal can be either energy signal or power signal or none. A signal can be an energy signal, a power signal or none. These points are very important before entering into problem solving session. Now just look at. These are all the important concepts. Again, I am repeating the important point that all trigonometric signals are periodic. All periodic signals are power signal. Right? Now these questions are given in Osmania University and semesters. Now let us start each and everything. See, one question is repeatedly given that verify the signal x of t equal to e power minus at into u of t, where a is greater than 0. Now just look at a is greater than 0 means what? A is not equal to 0. Another hidden condition. Now just look at a signal is given exponential signal multiplied by unit step signal. These two important. Now verify the signal is energy signal or power signal. Now just look at first one. In the given signal, it doesn't contain any trigonometric. That means what? It doesn't contain any trigonometric terms, doesn't contain sine or cosine. That means it is not, therefore it is not a power signal. It is not a power signal. Remaining that one. If a signal, if it doesn't contain sine or cos, that signal is not a power signal. So next, it is not power signal. So no need to calculate about power signal. Now we have to calculate about which one? Energy signal. Now let us calculate. We are calculating for energy signal. Energy signal is minus infinity to infinity of the given signal whole square with respect to dt. This is equal to integral minus infinity to infinity. What is this one? Whole square of this one. So whole square of x of this becomes e power minus 2at and u of t, unit step function square dt. The name itself, unit step function value is 1. So whole square is also equal to 1. Unit step function value is unit 1. So 1 square equal to 1. So what is the remaining one? This is equal to minus infinity to infinity e power minus 2at into dt. Now integrating this, what you get? Minus 1 by 2a into e power minus 2at. Like that. Otherwise, you can make it like this. Otherwise, you can make it like this. Now just look at. Here also you can make it. Once it is whole square, once the inner function is square, then automatically the integral inner function becomes even function. In paper, intermediate paper 2B integration problems, if the inner function is even, then the limits minus infinity to infinity can be written as in this way. How can we write? 2 times integral 0 to infinity we can write. This step is very important in integration. Whenever the inner function is square, then the limits minus infinity to infinity will become as 2 times integral 0 to infinity. Now unit step function square equal to 1. Therefore the remaining step is integral 0 to infinity e power minus 2at dt only. Now upon integrating 2 times into, for integral e power minus 2at by constant minus 2a between the limits 0 to infinity. This two can be cancelled. So minus 1 by a is a constant and you will get e power minus infinity minus e power 0, 1. This is minus 1 by a, e power infinity minus infinity is 0, minus 1. This minus becomes plus, it is 1 by a, where a is not equal to 0. This implies whatever the value we get, 1 by a, definitely less than infinity. Definitely less than infinity. What we come to know, a signal is said to be energy signal if in this way the calculated value is less than infinity, then definitely we can call it as energy signal. In the beginning of the problem, what result we got is it doesn't contain trigonometric terms, therefore it is not power signal. Not power signal means next we made test for whether it is energy signal or not. Now as per the estimation, now we got it is energy signal. Therefore the given x of t is an energy signal. This is the way of calculation we have to do. Okay, let us start in the next one. Next problem. Now, second problem is given like this. Just look at. Next problem, x of t. X of t is equal to a times cos omega naught t plus phi. Omega naught is basic fundamental frequency. Phi is phase value, that is angle. Now just look at. This problem is given in examinations. Now, cos, the signal contains what? The signal contains, which term does it contain? It contains cos. That means trigonometric signal. So all trigonometric signals are periodic. All periodic signals are power signals. Therefore, it is a power signal. Here it is a power signal. Whenever it is confirmed that it is a power signal, now we are going to calculate only power. No need to calculate energy in that signal. Now power signal. Therefore, the power is, now whether it is power or energy, just we have to make minus infinity to infinity given x of t whole square dt. Again, this is square the integral can be written as 2 times 0 to infinity. What this one? A square into cos square of omega naught t plus phi. A square is constant. Therefore, I am keeping this outside the integral. 2a square 0 to infinity. Cos square theta equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta in trigonometry. Therefore, we can write this is 1 plus cos 2 omega naught t plus 2 phi with respect to dt. This is equal to 2a square. Now just you can integrate. For 1 with respect to dt, this is t. For cos, this is sine 2 omega naught t plus 2 phi by constant 2 omega naught between 0 to infinity. So this is equal to 2a square times, whether you substitute all these values, what we get? Entire value, it should be between sine value. Now here again just look at, here it is cos square. Cos square will become 1 plus 2 omega naught t. Here one more point. Now just look at, no, this is not like that. Now I will repeat it. No, not like that. Now just look at, the given problem is x of t. X of t is equal to a times cos omega naught t plus phi phase value. Now here it contains cos term. Cos term means what? The given problem, the given signal is a power signal. So to calculate power signal, just we have to make it integral 0 to t, not infinite, integral 0 to t of the given signal x of t whole square dt. Whenever there is a square, therefore it can be written as integral 0 to t of a square of cos square omega naught t plus phi dt. Now just look at, a square is constant. Just now you can make it a square, and cos square theta is 1 plus cos 2 theta in intermediate trigonometry first year, paper 1a. That is equal to 1 plus cos 2 omega naught t plus 2 phi. Now 2 phi between the limits 0 to t. This is equal to 2a square. The moment you substitute the values in place of 1, this becomes what? 1 plus cos 2t, 2 omega t. Now integrate this between the limits 0 to infinity. So for 1 with respect to t, small t, for cos, this is sine 2 omega naught t plus 2 phi whole by, the constant is 2 omega naught between the limits 0 to t. Now substitute these values here, that equal to 2a square. Now in place of small t, substitute uppercase t. Therefore this will become t plus sine 2 omega naught t plus 2 phi divided by 2 omega naught. Now t is a numeric number. The sine function t 2 omega naught t becomes 0. Therefore this value will becomes 2a square into a limited value t, because sine theta belongs to whatever the value it may be. The value is always -1 to 1. So very simple. Therefore the entire value is 2a square t, that is 2 to a square, which is less than infinity. Therefore less than infinity means what? It is a power signal. Less than infinity means what? It is a power signal. Now just look at, whatever the highest value we substitute in sine, the values will be in terms of 360 degrees, and ultimately the value of any sine value should be -1 to 1. So ultimately it is a power signal. Thank you.